Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we start, just a quick note. I wanted to use my own voice for the videos, but since there is a lot of work going on around me and it is too noisy, I could not record properly. So for this one, I will be using AI voice instead. Hope that is fine with you all, and thanks for understanding. So, today we are checking out the brand new companions, Floralia, both the male and female versions. First of all, let us just take a moment to admire the artwork because they really nailed the design. The male Floralia looks majestic and armored with that glowing green energy, while the female version, Azalea, is elegant and deadly at the same time. Male Floralia, skills overview. Passive, blessing marker. He gains stacks whenever allies are healed. Each stack reduces incoming damage by 9%, up to a total of 90%. At max stacks, he also gains 22% dodge. If he has no stacks, his healing is boosted by 57%. The more heals he gets, the tankier and harder to hit he becomes. Active, Vita Arrow. He shoots a magic arrow that deals damage equal to 4.8% of the enemy's max HP per second, while also reducing their damage by 16%. In addition, 41% of that damage is converted into healing for allies. If the enemy takes heavy damage, the effect spreads. It is a mix of hurting enemies and healing allies. Ultimate, Thorns Imprison. He leaps and traps enemies in vines, pulling them to the center. This deals 793% strength damage instantly, then 118% every half second, while also reducing healing by 64%. The vines last longer if allies are healed during the effect. It is a big area control skill that locks enemies down and keeps damaging them. Female Floralia, skills overview passive, retribution marker. Whenever enemies are healed, she gains 2 stacks of Vita mark, up to 10 stacks. When she deals damage, she consumes 1 stack to deal an extra 75% strength as true damage. If her stacks are 5 or fewer, the target takes 13% more damage for 5 seconds. If her stacks are above 5, the target's dodge is reduced by 13% for 5 seconds. For every 10 stacks consumed, she gains a permanent shield equal to 1,315% of her strength. This makes her passive very aggressive, adding true damage, weakening enemies, and giving her permanent shields over time. Active, triple shots. She fires 3 arrows at the nearest enemy. Each arrow deals 200% strength damage and also true damage equal to 15% of the enemy's lost HP. The final arrow explodes, dealing 339% strength as true damage, and reduces healing received by 41% for 8 seconds. If she is close to the enemy, the arrows also knock them back slightly. This is her big burst damage skill. Ultimate, piercing strafe. She enters quickshot mode, firing rapid arrows at the farthest target. Each shot deals 197% strength as true damage to all enemies in its path. Every arrow increases her damage by 32% until the skill ends. This is her machine gun mode that ramps up damage very quickly. Okay, enough theory. Let us test them out in battle and see how they perform. My analysis and thoughts. The male Floralia's skills work very well in practice. His dodge, self-healing, and damage reduction are impressive, and he survives for a long time on the battlefield. However, if he gets caught in crowd control, he cannot use his strengths and becomes less effective. The female Floralia deals strong damage, especially with her passive true damage and ultimate burst. But overall, the male feels more impactful and reliable in team fights. Traits and build. I tried a critical build on the male, but honestly, using strength and defense traits works better. So vanilla trait is good enough. Since his ultimate is crazy, you may use energy regen, but if he dodges a lot, it might not work great. He feels more solid and tanky with his dodge. That is my breakdown of Floralia, both male and female. I feel like it's a skip clan, but if you want to pick one. Which one do you prefer? The tanky male or the high damage female? Let me know in the comments, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more guides and breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.